for the government and stakeholders. In the education sector, Fubara explained that he inherited several uncompleted secondary schools, reconstructions, and other projects. He listed other projects and programs undertaken by the administration across various sectors, as well as the financial commitments made to ensure quality projects delivery within specifications and timelines. Fubara said the payment of salary to civil servants has been sustained, adding that an engineering firm has been engaged to do a structural assessment of what can be done to give the River State Secretariat complex a facelift. One Rivers Coalition celebrates the executive governor of River State, Governor Sim, on his one-year anniversary celebration. One Rivers Coalition, ORC, said the organization is satisfied with Governor Sim's achievement in 1 year in office, which cuts across all sectors of human society, describing the governor of the state, His Excellency Sir Simlaye Joseph Fubara, as a pathfinder of economic growth and sustainability. The Director General of One Rivers Coalition would
on the commemoration of the first year in office as governor of Rivers State. Despite facing significant challenges, His Excellency's administration
in the current administration. You know, so the best I could say is that let the media be very responsible in reporting. Forget about politicking all the time.
One of the senior stakeholders in One Rivers Coalition, ORC, Mr. Tonya Saturday, elucidated on the landmark of Sim.
The One Rivers Coalition, as a pressure group identified with the governor of Rivers State, they have worked for the governor of Rivers for his margins, and they are still supporting him. And today they have gathered all of us here to say we want to celebrate his 1 year in office. So we are happy. We are happy and we continue to celebrate him.
Again, the woman leader of Rivers State, Comrade Sarah Belego, made key expressions when briefing ATN News at the event. She said One Rivers Coalition women in the 23 local government areas of Rivers State will, at all times, throw their weight to support Governor Simlaye Joseph Fubara due to his God-fearing governance. Women are enjoying today in Rivers State without oppression.
Women of One Rivers Coalition, we congratulate you. We are here to celebrate with you. The One Rivers Coalition, ORC, is fully support with our governor. We are solidly behind him. What he is doing, I think we are happy with it. Look at what he has done for the civil servants. Just 1 year, everybody is happy. Just 1 year, the women of Rivers State is happy. Just 1 year happy. So we are here to say thank you, my governor of
the city would record massive socioeconomic growth. He described Aba as a town respected because of the numerous opportunities that abound for people who had nothing and aspired to make it in their ventures. He commended the Transition Committee chairman in the zone for representing their scorecards, which showed that they had done well. He said that he had taken note of the demands made by some of the chairmen and promised to take appropriate action to address them. He urged the people of Abia to feel free to share any progressive ideas they had with the government to facilitate the delivery of a democratic dividend in this state. In an address, Deputy Governor Ikechukwu Imitu described Mr. Emmanuel Emerewa said that the chairman had shown capacity and dedication to service through their scorecard. Emerewa representing Aba South constituency, said that the scorecard was an indication that the administration's rural development initiative has started yielding positive results. The lawmaker representing Obingwa, Ugunabo, Osisioma Federal Constituency, Chief Munachim Alozie, commended the governor for his visionary leadership style. Alozie said that the governor had taken Abia to greater heights. In a remark, the Chairman of the Traditional Rulers Council, Eze Uguzo, thanked the government for the ongoing massive infrastructure development in the state. Uguzo appealed to the government to expedite actions to rehabilitate Urata Road in Aba and alleviate the suffering of the residents of the area. The leader of the Hausa community in Aba, Alhaji Bello Shehu, commended the governor for the improved security and socio-economic development of Aba. The TC chairman of Aba South, Aba North, Ukwa East, Ukwa West, Obingwa, Ugunabo local government areas presented their scorecards for the 6 months in office. Pandemic engulfed Ekololo, a community in the Surulere area of Lagos, on Monday night when the back tires of a tanker transporting fuel to a corn oil fuel station burst into flames near the station. The news correspondent who resides in the area reports that the explosion of the tires and the ensuing billows of smoke made residents living near the fuel station flee for safety. Observations by the newsman from the fuel station hurried out with fire extinguishers to combat the fire, which erupted around 9 p.m., just a few meters from the station's entrance, which were promptly used to contain the fire and prevent its spread. The incident led to a traffic gridlock, with vehicles unable to move in the area for nearly an hour. Some residents shared their experiences of the ordeal with the newsman. A resident, Malam Shehu, recounted abandoning his dinner upon witnessing the fiery explosion. He expressed gratitude that the fire was contained before causing further damage. Known as Iya Abigail described hearing she was playing games, prompting her to flee in confusion, wearing her night clothes. She prayed for the continued safety in the community. And elderly residents who preferred anonymity urged fuel stations in the area to prioritize safety and the welfare of residents. She noted that fuel stations typically had insurance against fire and other disasters and suggested extending such coverage to vulnerable buildings in their host communities. Recalling the chaotic events, she said that she heard the sound of an emergency whistle to alert the neighborhood before hastily evacuating her home. There was confusion in Kano following two conflicting regarding the tussle over the Kano Emirate throne between Emir Muhammad Sanusi II and Aminu Ado Bayero, the deposed emir. While Justice Amobida of the Federal High Court, Kano, ordered the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Ibetokun, and the Kano State Commissioner of Police, Hussein Gumel, to ensure that all rights and privileges of an emir were given. Ado Bayero, Justice Amina Aliyu of the Kano State High Court, restrained the police, the Department of State Services, and the Nigerian Army from evicting Muhammadu Sanusi II, the reinstated emir of Kano, from amid the conflicting ruling on Tuesday. Bayero shunned the order of the State High Court, which on Monday directed the police to evict him from the mini palace in the Nasarawa area of the state. Rather than evicting Bayero, the police and the army beefed security around the mini palace. The situation took a new turn later on Tuesday when Justice Aliyu restrained the police from evicting Sanusi from the main palace, chief and staff, and Aminu Ado Bayero. On Monday, the same judge issued an order restraining Bayero from parading himself as Emir of Kano pending the determination of the suit. The judge also restrained the four dethroned emirs of Bichi, Rano, Gaya, and Karaye from parading themselves as emirs, pretending pending the hearing and determination of motion on notice filed by the applicants. The judge gave the order after hearing an ex parte application dated May 27, 2004, filed by Ibrahim Wankavi's representative, and assigns from further harassing, intimidating, inviting, and arresting or invading the personal or official residence of the applicants, Gidan Ramfa, his servants, and or any of the Kano Emirate kingmakers of doing such acts that would be capable of interfering with the applicant's rights, generally in relation to this suit pending the hearing and determination of the motion of Rano, Bichi, Karaye, and Gaya. He reinstated Lamino Sanusi as the emir following the repeal of the law that former Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje used to depose and exile him in 2020. In 2020, Sanusi the Danford was installed as the successor. The former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria was also exiled to an agrarian community in Nasarawa State on the orders of Ganduje. In the 2023 elections, Ganduje failed to produce a successor as a new Nigeria People's Party made popular by former Kano Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso swept nearly all the elective offices in the state. In a bid to reinstate Sanusi, the State House of Assembly, which is controlled by the NPP, passed the Kano State Emirate Council Repeal Bill 2024, which replaced the Kano State Emirates Council Law 2019. The law dissolved all the 5 Emirates Council in the state, Bichi, Kano, created by Ganduje. But 2 days after his disposition, Bayero returned to the state and has since stayed at the Nasarawa Mini Palace. The situation precipitated to a protest by Bayero supporters in parts of the state on Sunday, but the state government downplayed the situation and also justified Sanusi's reinstatement, which it said followed the due process. However, Bayero has continued to stay at the Nasarawa Mini Palace in defiance of the court order evicting him. Correspondents who and sealed the court are still guarding the palace. It was observed that the 4 roads leading to the palace have been blocked, while human and vehicle movements have also been restricted. Only people who had genuine reasons to apply the roads were allowed to pass. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Olukayode Ariwola, has summoned the Chief Judges of the Federal High Court and the Kano State over conflicting orders issued by the courts in Kano on the Emirate tussle in the city. The Director of Information of the National Judicial Council, Soji Onye, confirmed the invitation to court orders on the Kano Emirate throne tussle between the reinstated Emir Muhammadu Sanusi and adopted by the Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf last week. The NBA President Yakubu Maikiu called on the respective heads of the courts to investigate the judges' conduct and public gatherings and related to the Emirate tussle. You are watching Government and Public Service Report on Atlantic Television Network. We will be back at this break.
These people into the country illegally. That is Honourable human trafficker. Honourable human
no agreement with the EU, but